New to bolt action? The order dice mistake that's costing you games. There's one thing that almost every bolt action player does every single time their order dice comes out of the bag. And it's the thing that hands the opponent control of the game before a shot is even fired. It's not the wrong unit, it's not the wrong target, it's a habit, a reflex. And it makes you completely predictable at the table. And the scary part is, it's not your fault. Nobody tells you about it. You just fall into it because it feels right. So today, I'm going to show you exactly what it is and how to fix it in one game. Before we get into it, I want to be clear about what this video is not. This isn't a walkthrough of what the orders mean. You probably already know that advance means move and shoot. Fire means shoot without moving. Run gets you across the board. That's not the mistake. The mistake is about how you're using the order dice system as a whole. Because new players read order dice as a sequence. My dice comes out, I go. And that's not what the system is. The order dice system is the most important tactical mechanism in bolt action. And when you understand how to use it properly, the whole game changes. The ambush order. Here's what most people think ambush means. It lets you shoot at something later. A vague defensive thing. Maybe useful if you're protecting an objective. Try it once, don't really fully understand when it activates or triggers, and you go back to activating normally. Here's what ambush actually does. When your die comes out, instead of doing something immediately, you declare ambush. Your unit holds position, visible to your opponent. They know it's waiting, but not committed to anything. No movement, no shot taken. Then your opponent activates one of their units. The unit moves or fires within line of sight of your ambushing unit. And right there, in the middle of the activation, you interrupt. You fire, you take your shot during their turn before they complete their action. So instead of shooting into uncertainty, not knowing where your opponent's unit is going, you're shooting into certainty. You've waited for the target to present itself. You know exactly where it is, what it's doing, and what it's worth shooting at. And you react with a timing advantage. Now that's not a minor tactical edge. That's you controlling when your unit fires based on the information that your opponent has just given you for free. And the reason new players don't use it is simple. It feels passive. You pull the dice out, you do nothing with it. It feels wrong. It feels like you're wasting your activation. But you're not wasting it. You're banking it. You're using it at a moment of your choosing rather than a moment of the dice bag's choosing. If you're finding this useful, why not like and subscribe down below while you're at it? Instantly be updated when the next video goes up. Right, how to actually use it. So, when should you use ambush and when should you activate? Here's the rule of thumb. Ask yourself one question when your die comes out of the bag. Does this unit's best moment involve me knowing what the opponent is about to do? If yes, ambush. If your unit is a sniper, it doesn't need to fire blind into a static position. It needs a high value target moving into the open. So ambush. If your unit is defending a lane, it doesn't need to fire speculatively at distant cover. It needs confirmation that something is coming down that lane before it burns its shot. So ambush. If your unit has already moved into position and is watching a gap in the terrain, ambush. Now, flip it. If your unit needs to get somewhere, cross open ground, take an objective, reposition before the next turn, ambush does nothing for you. You need to move, activate. And if your unit has a clear target, high confidence in the shot, and no reason to wait, fire and be done with it. Activate. The mistake new players make isn't that they never ambush, it's that they never ask the question. They pull a dice and activate on reflex. And that reflex is costing them the game. Not dramatically, not obviously, but turn by turn, activation by activation. The order dice system isn't a randomiser that tells you when to go. It's a mechanism that gives you the choice every single activation. Act now or act smarter. The mistake is treating it as the former, and the fix is treating it as the latter. Ambush is the mechanism that makes that choice real. You declare it on your activation and you wait for certainty. You interrupt your opponent's action with the shot taken at the moment of maximum advantage to you. And you spend the rest of the game activating reactively rather than blindly. So if you remember one thing from this video, remember this. Your order die coming out of the bag doesn't mean you have to do something. It means you have to decide. And the decision to wait, to ambush, is often the strongest one that you can make. That one shift will change how you read every turn, and your opponent will feel it before they know what's different. If you want the game plan sheet, just put game plan sheet in the comments below and I'll send you a copy. There's a wee section there for your activation plan, which units you're ambushing, which units you're going to push forward and why. It takes 2 minutes to fill in before your game and it stops you making this mistake on reflex. A link to episode 2 is right here if you want the 3 rules we covered in that one. Starts with assault and line of sight, which ties directly into your ambush and when it actually triggers. And episode 1 is up here. Covers the 3 mistakes new players make before they even know the rules. And why not like and subscribe down below while you're at it? New videos every Thursday and Saturday. So take care guys, and talk to you soon.